So, okay, friends, let's have a quick look at what are the key features of the Hyperledger Fabric. So, as you know, the Fabric has a membership service provider (MSP), and the function of this MSP is to enroll members into a permissioned network. So, like you have a security guard at the gate of your office who will, issue you a certain badge or an ID or a gate pass to enter into a building or an office. So something similar, there's a membership service provider which enrolls the members into a permissioned network. And who are allowed into this permission network? Whosoever needs to interact with the enterprise. So the enterprise will closely scrutinize that if a certain member is eligible to be a part of this network, they will issue him a certificate which will be from the membership service provider. Now, one of the key features of Hyperledger Fabric is its ability to create channels. Now, what are channels? Channels is allowing a group of participants to create a separate ledger of transactions. So, one transaction may not be suitable to be viewed by everybody in the blockchain, everybody in the network. So, what helps? What we need to do is suppose we have a Hyperledger Fabric application which is having two members who are competing with each other to get a slice of the business, and I would not like one member to see what the other member has got, what price, what conditions, etc. So I will create a channel between the enterprise and one vendor and another channel for enterprise with the second vendor. So this helps maintain confidentiality among peers who are competitors. I'm going to have a separate channel of communication of transactions with one vendor and another channel with another vendor. Now, Fabric also has a shared ledger. Now, what we call here is the two components. One is the world state, and then there is a transaction log. So, in the world state, it comprises of all the transactions that are going on in the network, and then there is a transaction log that what are the transactions which I logged in my respect. Then we have something called chain code, which is similar to what the smart contracts are. So these are invoked by an app which are external to the blockchain. And when these are invoked, when that application needs to interact with the ledger. So whenever there is a requirement for any peer to interact, so he will execute, invoke a chain code to have a interaction with the ledger. Then we have a consensus protocol here. And in the consensus protocol, the network starters, they choose a consensus mechanism that best represents the relationship that exists between participants. So I need not have 51% consensus here like in other blockchains. What I will be hearing is that a couple of nodes will be authorized to verify the transaction and add the transaction to the blockchain. So this way, the load or the need for multiple members to enter into a consensus is avoided, and this makes my blockchain very fast and scalable. The throughput is increased tremendously as compared to other blockchains. So these were the key features. Now let's see what are the key improvements of the Hyperledger Fabric 2.0 as compared to its earlier version of 1.x, popularly 1.4. Okay, in the next video.